This is Washboard Jim, the singing day trader, coming to you today with tomorrow's watch list and a recap of today's plays. Today we really got impressed with PED. PED went from all the way from 31 cents all the way up to a high of $3.64. The stock was called in the room, and I flipped it about 5 times, in and out, in and out, in and out. Some of us held into after hours, and the ones that did came out with a real nice profit. This one came out with news today, and so it settled some of the debt that it had, which was quite a bit, 75 million. It brought it down to 7 million. So an investor got interested and I think it had like 26 halts today. And we're talking about PED. So if you look at the years chart, which I'll bring right over here, it really never had been up too high, around 70 cents, and then had some drama back last year. And ever since then, it just kind of flattened out. And then today, had a big old bounce. Ran all the way up to 279. And on the way up, I kept drawing resistance lines. I was trying to go back to a 3-year chart. And even on a 3-year chart, you can see the high. This thing can manage to bring itself up to $5 for something. So you got a couple little resistances here. We broke past a lot of these. This little hump right in here. So you're looking at more resistances, maybe 335, and that's where we went after hours. So you got a high right here of about 489. And you got another little plateau right about in here, which is about 392. So we can watch this thing maybe bounce. This could be a play for the next week, or definitely some people are going to get stuck if it decides to pull back. So let's keep PED on the watch list for tomorrow. And also another one that ran real good today was YUMA. It ran up 79%. You can't tell much here on it. So we'll bring it up, look at it like this. This is CEI. CEI came out of the gate today around 26 cents and closed up at 52, had a high of 58. So it even come back down and dipped up after hours. Now these are oil stocks. So all the oil plays, energy plays. A lot of these got sold off during the last 8 years under the last regime, and now energy's bounced back up. So keep CEI on your watch list. I'm going to draw a couple more trend lines in here where I think they should fall. One of them will be right about in there. Then we'll put another little support. There's another support right here at 38 cents if we have a knife. Then we can try to catch something right around in here. I'm thinking about 41.74. So this is CEI. And then we had YUMA, YUMA. That was also called in the room today. And here after hours, it really started to take off right before. We had a nice little bounce when we started noticing the volume. It had a pullback, pulled back to around this level right in here, right around 41, 42 cents. And then about 3/4 into the day, it started gaining momentum. The blocks started coming in, and we closed here up around 74 cents. But then it dipped a little bit, then caught wind off the 50 SMA on a 1-minute daily chart and ran all the way up to 92 cents, and then had a double top. So that's your double top. We're going to add a little support area right around in here, around 83. We're at 87 right now after hours. This could touch down to this 200-day, 1 minute, 1 day SMA, or it could bounce right off, keep bouncing off this 50-day SMA. I'd call this 73 an oversold area, and you see where my trend line is, and it could be right here at 73 too, counting this little mark right in here. So this, I think this little valley in here, you see where it touched right there and it touched right there. So let's see if we can get to 73 to 74 and bounce back up and keep the momentum going. So that's CEI, PED, and YUMA. And then I might have jumped in a little bit too early on this one, but I got in today at right here at 635, and it continued to dip on down, created a little 632 in here, and then dipped on down to 609 just right before close and bounced up to the 200-day SMA and stopped right there. So what I want to see tomorrow is this green line crossing over the 200, which is the 50-day SMA, and bring it back up to around the 650 level, or maybe up right around here, 665. So I'm going to put me a little line there, and I'm going to put me a little one right around in here, and see if I can't reach up there and probably get out of this tomorrow and see how the momentum is, and the buys start coming in, I'll probably pick up more. But that's CRON, CRON. And I noticed that Clean today had a big sell-off. I alerted this sell-off right here at 355 in the room. So people got in, and it ended up closing at 380. So keep Clean on watch, CLNE. And then Rodka had another good day today, this morning. Sold off. We have a golden cross right here on the one daily, 1 minute with a 50-day SMA and the 200. So I'm going to keep Rodka on watch tomorrow. It ran all the way up to 1070 and dipped down here to a close of about, I think, 828. And I alerted DRYS yesterday. I said if it dipped down to this 621 level, or what did I really say? Well, I think they got in it right around here where we had this smooch. Brought it up here, and then it sold off later on the day, and we're down here at support level. Right now, it had a low of 536, so I'm alerting DRYS tomorrow and see what kind of momentum we can get out of DRYS. Usually when the oil bounces, then the shippers bounce. So that's about, we got Able in here. It sold off today. Yesterday it was at 1455. ABIL, now we're down here to 791, so keep that on watch. This old support's the one I played off yesterday at 1145. Right around in this area. So I played off that. Let's see if we can do that again tomorrow and see if it picks up any more momentum, ABIL. And let me see what else we got on here. Let's look at today's scan. We had DFBG had a big run this morning. Change this to a 5-minute chart. See how it jumped up here big time this morning. Then it kind of came down and found support level right at 354. Double dipped twice. When we had that double dip, it took on off. Went on back up to not the previous high, but right about in here at 634, and then kind of hovered around that 50 SMA, 50-day SMA, and that's DF. I'm going to put that down on paper so I won't forget it. BG. And we had SN on watch today. We thought we were going to get a breakout, and we did. run up to 475, and it came back down here at my support level, which I think I called this a 50-year pivot point. Right there is where I had this trend line. And when I'm looking at any kind of stock, I pull up a year's chart and I try to draw me extended trend lines where I think we've had some support levels. And you can see right here and right here where it created like a pivot point from the resistance down to the support levels, which we got oversold. And now we're right back up here at the pivot point. So maybe we can get a pullback on SN to around 424. And if we get that pullback to 424, it'll bounce back up. But that's a yearly pivot point. And you can see I have my 200-day SMA and my 50-day SMA. But if you look at them in a different time frame, you're going to get a different kind of response. So now we're stuck right in between the 50-day and the 200-day, and then you got your pivot point of 445. So let's keep an eye on SN tomorrow. It's another energy play, and I'm thinking all energy plays are good for us. Galt was on the scanner this morning. You see how it took off. We went to 750. We found a support or a day low right down here at 653. So, and we played Galt for a couple of weeks, so keep Galt on watch. And let's look at the 1-year chart just to run it by real fast. You can see the play that we called and touched down here to this 200-day SMA and bounced right off it. So we found a little support level right in here, right at 614. We got another lower support right in here, but I don't see the confirmation, so I'm going to drop it a notch to 550. That's what I'm looking at. Then we got, probably bring it back up here to this level right in here, 675. And then you got kind of a triple torch right here at 732. So let's see if we can get into this vicinity, keep this channel going right in here. I hate to see it go down below this area in here. It can. You can touch down to this 50-day SMA. Then you'd have probably an oversold, something that's oversold and willing to get into. So that is GALT. Put that on watch. And that's basically what I want to go over. I took a loss today in XBIO. In my 1,000 first, I did good on my main account on it. But then I took a big loss on it today too. I lost $130 in my challenge, in my $1,000 challenge. Let me bring this to a day. It looked good here on a day's chart. We had a real nice high yesterday of 895. It sold off. So I got in here somewhere right about in here at 556, and I sold it up here. And on the way back down, I got back in it again, and it just kept on going down. So I made a bad trade there today on XBIO. Lost $115, but I made it back with this stock right here. And I flipped PED 5 times today. 3 times out of my major account and twice out of my my use stock trade challenge. And I was able to make back my money, and I think about 1050 is what I got in there now. $1,050. So I'm on day 3 and I'm not up much, but I think I'm just starting to get used to use stock trades, and I think after I get used to it, my trading will get better with it. But I got a lot going on right now, and I just think I was a little bit overwhelmed today with all the good runners. And so I did make money today, but I also lost $100, $115 on my $1,000 challenge, and I'm going to make it back up hopefully by Friday. I would look at all energy plays and keep close watch on your pharmacy stocks. Be in the now. Keep things simple. Keep things fresh. I'm going to post, I've got the watch list. Where did I put that thing at? We'll find it. We got it somewhere around here. Huh. I don't know how it got over there, but there it is. There's my watch list. I'm going to go ahead and try to weed a couple things out. Let me move this over here. I don't think I need to do anything. I'm just going to leave it like it is. I should weed out XBIO, but I want to keep that in there just in case we have another run tomorrow. I can gain back some of my loss from that trade. But keep a real close eye on PED, YUMA, CEI, and CLNE, and DRYS. Those are my top ones. And I want to wish everybody a great day. Keep things fresh. Keep it simple. Be in the now. And follow me on Stock Twits. Follow me on Twitter. I got the links below the video. Tell your friends that I'm doing a $1,000 challenge. Maybe we can work together and get us. I've got this running until the end of the year. I want to at least get 200 to 300% out of this challenge. And if I keep doubling up my money, it means I got more money to spend, and the bigger the trades, the more money there is. So this is Washboard Jim, the singing day trader, and I wish everybody, I mean everybody, a great day.